Alex Weaver here at Joe Gibbs Racing with officially official now, the new driver of the number 19 starting in 2025, Chase Briscoe. You called it, your words, not mine, the worst kept secret.
Yeah.
How'd this all go down to know that you were becoming this new driver here at Joe Gibbs?
Yeah, it was definitely probably the worst kept secret, I feel like, in the garage. I felt like everybody's known for like the last 2 weeks. So, yeah, I guess Christopher just couldn't contain his excitement of being teammates with me and wanted to get it out early. But yeah, it's crazy how fast it actually all happened. The Tuesday that SHR let us know that we weren't coming back, I just started sending out text messages to different, presidents of organizations. And that Thursday, I guess leading into trying to think, Gateway, I think is where we were at. I had breakfast with a couple of the JGR executives, and then Saturday, Coach actually had reached out and said he would love to meet with me on Sunday. I met with him for probably 25, 30 minutes before the race, and then Monday went through kind of what the next steps would look like, and Tuesday signed a contract, or Wednesday signed a contract. So it was like literally 5-6 days from start to finish. So the fastest deal I've ever been a part of. Yeah, to be finding out you're losing your job and then a week later find you're going to be in a really good opportunity was really cool. So yeah, just glad that it all kind of worked out how it did. All the doors kind of opened up at the right time with SHR announcing that they were shutting down that early in the season. They didn't have to do that. Then Martin decided that he was finally looking to get out. So yeah, just kind of everything was best case scenario for me.
Well, we know that your journey in NASCAR has been a long one. You've put in a ton of work to get to where you are and have these opportunities, but you're starting a new chapter of your racing career. But I want to revisit the past chapter that we're still currently in. You're still the driver of the number 14, but it's an interesting connection with you and Tony Stewart. You grew up, he was your hero, you're racing for him. He raced here at Joe Gibbs Racing. So have you talked to Tony about what this opportunity is going to do for you?
Yeah, I'm doing the complete opposite of my hero. He went JGR to SHR. I'm going to SHR to JGR. So yeah, I called Tony actually the day after I signed, and I called him just to thank him truthfully for everything that he'd done for me the past 7 years. And when he came to the shop, there were so many people around. It was hard to really get any one-on-one time. So I called him, and at the end of the conversation, he said, if there's anything I can ever do for you as far as calling people or anything, just don't hesitate. Like, let me know. I'm willing to do whatever. I said, well, you actually don't have to. I signed something yesterday. And he goes, oh, the front row deal? And I said, no, not the front row deal. He said, oh, Wood Brothers? I said, no, not Wood Brothers. He said, what is it then? I said, I'm going to JGR to drive the 19. And he was like ecstatic. I've never seen him so excited. So it was cool to just hear the excitement in his voice. And, obviously he knows a ton of the people over here. So it's really cool to know just how much it meant to Tony. But then to do kind of the opposite, I guess, what my hero did.
You're signing on to a team that is the standard is championships. They go on and win this, but they have great partners and sponsors. So this is kind of a two-part question. Joe Gibbs Racing is going to be the banner that you're going to hold, but you'll also have Bass Pro Shops. Yeah. What does it mean to bring that sponsor with this team?
Yeah, it's really cool, for me. And that was one of the things that I think really kind of separated, JGR from all the other places I kind of interviewed at is they never once asked me what I could bring to the table. They just wanted me to come and bring my helmet bag, and they said they would figure out the rest. So that was really cool, just from a confidence standpoint, even that they believed in me that much. But then, yeah, as an outdoorsman myself, I literally try to fish every single day at my house. We have a pond. So, yeah, just to get to meet Johnny Morris is really cool for me. But then to find out that they're going to be the primary sponsor is really, really cool. So, yeah, it's going to be an honor and a privilege for me to get to carry the Bass Pro brand. It's such an iconic brand, right? Like, it's honestly turned into this lifestyle. You see kids everywhere wearing, Bass Pro Shop stuff. So for me to be able to, have the logo on our car and to be able to be an ambassador for the outdoors and Bass Pro Shops is going to be really cool. And just to get to meet Johnny, JP, the whole family is going to be cool to just build that relationship with them.
You'll have a new crew chief, James Small. So the Indiana kid. How's the Australian lingo?
Yeah, that's one thing that the first time I met him last week, I got a little bit of a Southern accent, and his is a totally different accent than Southern. So, yeah, I think me and James, honestly, are going to get along really, really well. We've only sat down for an hour together so far, but I can already tell he's a little, like, wiry and fiery type guy, and I'm, like, the complete opposite. I'm pretty laid back and chill all the time. So I think it'll be good for us just to kind of have that opposite personality, and from a driver standpoint, to be able to work with a guy like James Small is going to be really cool. He's kind of done anything and everything. He's won a championship, obviously won a ton of races. And, every week we do like this pre-event thing where at SHR, we see all the drivers where they rank. And every single week, the 19 car is like the fastest one. So James is obviously doing something right and excited to finally get to drive for him.
I love it. Well, congratulations. We're excited to see you in the 19.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.